and you are heaven to me.
As you see, we started our vacation. This is the day before we left. I'm giving the flyers a last go over with water. They'll probably be burnt when we get back. But it has to be done, and we're just waiting for the hour when we can get on a plane and head for Hawaii. We're going to Maui this time. Beautiful island of Maui. There's Mother. I know she's getting anxious to go.
The night is young and so
Here we have a view. I don't know, Daddy's getting ready to do something there. Saying our last goodbye, because we'll catch the plane tomorrow morning. Well, I have to give you a little entertainment here. Oh, boy. Now we're on the plane. We're heading out over the ocean. We flew to Chicago from BWI, changed planes in Chicago, and we're heading out over the Atlantic. Over the Pacific, correction. And we arrive in Maui. The beautiful city of Kalahana, Maui. The airport there. We have reservations for Napoli Point, which is north of the island. We get off our airplane and look around, and we're greeted with beautiful palm trees and sunshine, 78 degrees weather. Now we're heading up to Napoli Point, and we hit a turnout going up. Of course, we had to stop, take some pictures, and we are looking over to Molokai. The island of Molokai is just across the channel.
And I recall when I held in my arms an angel sweet.
Now this is a scene in Napoli Point condominiums, but we had a beautiful place right on the water. Mother's walking down towards the swimming pools. Our condominium was on the second floor there. Now you're looking at the coast. This is right in front of our condominium. Beautiful. You can see the surf in the distance, and there's a sail. But this is the Alila Channel. There's the old man looking out over his lanai at sunset from his lanai. Here you're looking at the Kalania Channel over to Molokai. Runs between Maui and Molokai. Well, the old man's trying out his snorkel gear. I don't think I'll get much snorkeling in, but I'll try. Well, we're in a condominium now. We have a beautiful view. You're looking at the bar and into the kitchen. Now there we all are sitting on a tee, and another shot into the kitchen from the living room. Beautiful place. We come back with Bruce. He's up on the bar stool. How about that? Here's a beautiful shot. This is taken outside of the condominium on our patio. Now you're looking at our Lalani outside of the condominium where we had tables, and you could sit there and enjoy the sunset and the sunrise. Of course, not at the same time. Now we found these flowers up in the Io Valley with a garden up there. I still don't know the name of them, but they're beautiful. We also seen them growing wild on our way to Hannah, which is coming up. This is also in the same garden, and it is a bird of paradise, which is a beautiful flower. Hawaii has most beautiful flowers, I think, in the world. Now there's a shot, early morning shot from our Lalani.
Lovely hula hands, graceful as the
And here's the coastline. We're now looking over to Molokai. We would have loved to get over that island, but I guess the time just flew so fast we couldn't make it. The channel between here and Molokai, here's another shot of it. That's the channel runs between there, and that's where the whales play. And in the future, and further on you will see the whales blowing. This is a shot of the surf and the ocean and sky. You can't compare it anywhere. Off in the distance on the right is Molokai. A beach scene up in the northern end of the island. They have many of these beaches, and till today they're not as crowded as Ocean City. They have plenty of room, but you don't see as many people. Of course, I guess it ain't that many there. Now here's Dad adjusting his camera. Here we're heading, I believe we're heading up to the, no, this is the south end of the island. And it is, it's Lalani. That island was called Lalani, L-A-N-A-I, Lalani. But this is the south end. Now Daddy hurries across the road. Apparently we're up on a mountain somewhere, heading up to the crater. Because we're above the clouds here. We're looking down into the valley, into the town of Wahikana. You can see the traffic going back down the mountain. There's two bus loads. clouds is laying right on the mountains. We are heading up to the crater.
South Sea Island magic is
These winding roads were, I'm sorry, but this is a shot going over to Hannah. We're going the opposite way now. So we come back. We come back to Lahaina.
South Sea Island magic.
Lahaina is a small town, small whaling town. It was populated mostly around the 1800s. The whaling ships would stop here and refurnish their ships and also leave the men off for a little recreation. You're looking at a square rig whaling ship. It's a beautiful bark, and we're going to go aboard there. We're on board now. And of course, I'm handling the rigging. Now you get a shot of Lelani's Marina, where your fishing boats and snorkel boats leave. This is Lahaina Inn, the oldest inn in the town. Here's a good shot of the lighthouse and the square rig. I did know the name of that ship, but I can't think of it. Now you get a view of the marina. Like I say, where the deep sea fishing boats come in. Now you're looking at the old fort. Inside the old fort, which is being tore down mostly. It ain't being toured, it's just going away. It's been there a long while. And here comes a view, a beautiful view of a, well, we'll get back to that. We're still in the town of Lahaina. There's the L up in the mountains above the town where the kids, high school kids, keep that L and they celebrate up there.
In Hawaii, everybody, let's everybody sing together, all right? Repeat after me whatever I say.
You got beautiful
all you gotta say is
beaches.
Shell, all right? Pearly shell, from the ocean.
Ah, look at this.
Covering the shore. When you see them, my heart tells me I love you more than all those little pearly shells. Hawaiian style.
Now you get a view of the Constitution coming down the coast. We taken a trip in that several years ago, and it was beautiful. We hit all the islands. It's a beautiful ship. We also met up with it this year again in Kauai. Here's a beautiful shot. You see a sailboat out there, and the waves are just breaking on the reef. Beautiful shot. You're looking over to Molokai. This is a shot down in Lahaina. It's one of the buildings down there. Yeah, we caught this rainbow coming back to the condominium one day. You're looking at a scene in one of the one of these shopping centers down there in Lahaina. Very nice. You get what you want, any kind of seafood there. There's Mother. There's a lot of stores there. It was a right nice shopping center, reasonable. Of course, some people call them tourist trap, but it's Mother there with her traveler's hat on. Again, was Mother standing at the old fort there in Lahaina. Not much left of it today. This is the inside. We have a view of the outside. There. That's the outside, all that's left of it. You can tell by the brick and masonry that it's been there a long while. I'll let you listen to Don Ho. This is the banyan tree. This is a banyan tree in Lahaina. It's hundreds of years old, and you have to really see it to enjoy it. It's the most beautiful thing you want to look at, and it covers a square block. Now we're back at the inn again. I would love to pronounce the name of that inn, but like the rest of them, this is a shot of the marina.
I never look back if I do.
Now we got another shot of the old whaler, square rig. Beautiful shot. In the background you see Molokai. Molokai sticks out of the island, and it really is a beautiful thing to see. This is a beautiful barkentine. It's a wonderful ship.
Love not for me.
Hey, we're back on board. Bruce and Mother. I guess I'm behind the camera this time.
I'll never look back if I do.
There's Mother and I. We're looking pretty happy.
But right or wrong, it will always be goodbye.
Now you got a scene of a catamaran coming into the marina. She's just making a breakwater there with people on there, probably been out all day sightseeing. Here's a shot. This is a beautiful shot.
Like the following sea.
This is the harbor of Lahaina.
I gotta be free.
We caught a ketch
Like the
tied up to the dock. I guess they just come in from the ocean. You'll notice in the background is Molokai. Mostly all these pictures. This is just a sloop.
Going divers away with the boys from the shack by the sea. Down by the shack by
I'll let you listen to Don Ho for a minute.
there's a bunch of jolly good boys you will see. They swim and play all day to pass the time away. Down by the shack, by the sea. Everybody now, down by the shack. Down by the shack, by the sea. Put your
This is a beach up in the north part of the island. Yeah, the beautifulest beaches up through here. And the surf was terrific. Hey, how about this? How about this? Can't you see yourself coming in there with your sailboat, dropping anchor in that cove? The more you look at any place you place the camera and snap the film, you can't miss. Here we go again. Well, what have we here? Two well-contented travelers. They look very happy. That's Bruce and Mother. This is one of the prettiest shots I think we have in the collection. It's in the garden in the Io Valley. I think we're coming up with some more shots of the Io Valley, but this is one of the most serene shots that I think I got. Everything's so calm and peaceful. But very seldom, you hardly can get the sun on it. Mostly clouds up in the valley. We're back on the beaches again.
But now it's gone from me to you.
See, like I say, you'll notice they have beautiful long beaches, but you don't have many people there. I mean, they're not stepping on one another, trying to get down to the water. You see the waves breaking out there. Here we have a surfer. Watch this coming up. Zap! There it goes. He lost the board. This was an old church right across from the beach. Oh, man. I'll tell you, folks, this is it. Now we're back in one of the big shopping centers in that town there. I'm going to make an attempt. Uh-oh, here's the scene. Now you'll see the whales spout. Watch close. There they are. Watch the spouts. Hey, there you go. There are the whales coming up through the channel. And that was that. They didn't breach, but they did blow. Do you call that blowing? Look at this. Man, you could stay there. Never come home.
To prove my love for you is true.
Watch this little fella get up and head for the ocean. There you go. There's Mommy and Daddy. I'm gonna make some friends here with the Honolulu. Here's a beautiful shot. Yeah, we're back on the road now. We're probably heading up to the crater again. We hit one place that I don't know why we didn't get no film out of it. It was called a plantation. Hey, there's Daddy trying to get into the ocean. It ain't big enough for him, I guess. But he was a little cautious because you have a hell of an undertow, heck of an undertow there. There he is, heading out for the water. This was the Black Beach. There he is. He just can't help himself. He's a beachcomber.
Through the rainbow, just like a dew
There's the ship
in the
again.
morning time.
She'd come down maybe every other day. She'd pass the island.
My treasure,
Here we go. We're heading up.
and I will never say goodbye.
These roads were small. There's our Nissan, or not Nissan, but yeah, that's our Nissan.
To the golden side of the island.
Now we're heading out for another trip somewhere.
Of the island.
Beautiful scenery.
I searched for my love in the mountains. I searched for my love on the shore. And dancing there with
I believe we're going back to the condominium. This is a road going back to our condominium. We're going up north up Napoli.
shining day. One shining day. Smiling through the rainbows.
Here we come into a tunnel. We went under a tunnel there.
The morning tide, I found my love. I found my treasure. I found my bride. And I will never say goodbye to the windward side. To the windward side.
These roads were a little small, but they were in good shape. A little narrow. Those people drove pretty good. Now I know we're heading into the Io Valley now. This is going up into the Io Valley. You can see mountains on both sides of us, and I mean they were mountains. Now we hit the parking lot. Now these pictures might be a little, this don't look too bad, but it was, the clouds are in on us here.
Sun goes down.
You'll see some beautiful scenes here. As you can see, the clouds is right on top of the mountain.
Oh, the nightlife ain't no good.
In the background, you see the falls coming down. It's out of this world. You can't describe it.
Ain't many people just like you and me, dreaming of old used to be.
We're going to pan around and hit the needle.
Oh, the nightlife.
Oh no, we got back on the road real fast.
Ah, but it's my love.
We're back in the Io Valley again. We're going to pan around, hit what they call the needle. It is really a odd formation there. Hey, and at last the clouds done lifted out of the valley. This is just below the Io needle, as high as you can get. There we go. We're panning up now to it. There you see it. That's the Io needle. See the clouds in the background. They're called bellflowers, bell tree flowers. Look at the clouds laying down. And there's Mother and I going across one of the bridges, the river there. The Io needle. There it is. It's hard to get a good shot of it. Now Bruce is up close to the top looking down. He's looking into the parking lot. And out there is the ocean, the end of the valley. Now we're still in the valley. We're in the garden now, the garden section.
From this whole world, oh, the nightlife ain't no good life. Ah, but it's mine.
You can hardly see it, but these are bell trees. They got flowers on like bells and white bells. Beautiful. The vegetation is heavy. That's a banana tree there on the left. But the vegetation is all, it's because they have a lot of rain in there. There you can see the clouds down on the mountain. Here is a river that King Kamehameha, when he was taking over this island, he is from the Big Island. They had a war here, a battle, the natives did, and they claimed this river run red with blood. And in them days, they fought with bow and arrows and spears, but they piled them up there. Hey, once again, we get a shot in the valley, and there's no clouds land. Beautiful. There you get a closer shot of that waterfall. You can't describe the darn thing. You have to be there to see it. Ah, we got a shot of the needle again. Seems like it's clouds all the time around the needle. It's pretty high up. But if you could get the blue sky behind that needle, you would really get a shot. Just panning around now. This is a shot of the parking lot and the needle. They had a rock formation they claimed looked like Kennedy, but I never did get a shot of it. It's so much to shoot there. Here's the river again. We had a couple of guys swimming in there. I don't know what happened to them. I imagine that water was a little chilly. It was coming right down out of the mountains. There they are, back in the background there.
I fell in love with Honolulu.
And we're back on the parking lot now. Oh, I love that hat of mother's.
When she gave me her
We're walking through the garden now. Lush.
I was glad that I could stay away.
Back on the road. I believe we're going back to the northern part of the island up to the condominium. I'm not sure.
When we walked together on Waikiki sand.
Everywhere you look, you could just see scenery all over the place. I haven't pointed out a sugarcane field, which I believe we had some shots of them. There on the right. On the right, there's a cane field.
My heart stayed on.
Now I gotta figure out where we're going now. I think we might be, yeah, we're going up to the crater again. Yeah, we're going up to the volcano. We're gonna start up there. We started up there twice. We're up on the side of the mountain now. It's wooded and lush with vegetation. We started up this mountain twice and never made it. We got up as high as 7 foot and chickened out. But you can see now we're getting into the clouds. That little Toyota had Nissan or Toyota, whatever it was, had something to do with it, I guess. Didn't feel like it wanted to go all the way up there. And I tell you, the roads they had no road guardrails around. And if you ever went off, lost control, you were going down at least 2,000 feet. There's a little place, a refreshment place in a garden. I think we gave it up and started on back down again. These are some of the houses up there on the side of the mountain. Must be beautiful up there. If you could get a place up there, that would be the place to be. It's not too hot, summertime. Yeah, we're coming down now. You're looking down into the main town there. I can't pronounce the name of it. That's... Here we got a sunset. This is the town we're going into now. It's a fair-sized town. There's a beautiful shot of a rainbow. Ah, yeah, we're coming back down out of the crater here. That's the other end of Molokai. I believe this was shot up on top of the mountain. We're looking down because we're up in the clouds here. Yeah, we're up in the clouds. You can see a bit of the surf coming in off the ocean. There, yeah, we're up on the mountain now because there's the town. That's what you can see of the town. Or right even with the cloud. Probably 5,000 to 7,000 feet. Oh boy, there's a beautiful Hawaiian girl. We caught her standing alongside the road. She was hitchhiking, so we picked her up and take her along with us.
Will she remember me?
Now this is up on the side of the mountain heading up. It's close to the this little refreshment place where we stopped and gardened. I believe we have some shots of it. But they have flyers all over the place here. Yeah, this is it. This is the garden. And in a minute, you'll see some beautiful flowers.
I'll send my lonely heart, for I love.
This flower, this bud, is somewhere about 5 inches, 6 inches across. It's not fully opened here. But when it does, I've never seen anywhere any of them like that. Here's one at the bottom of the picture. It's not open, it's closed. Its petals are closed. There. Now you're looking at one of them. It's fully open, 3 or 4 of them. And those peaks are about 7, 8 inches high, and they're white and pink, and oh, you just can't imagine. We have another one here, and I'm not too good on the names of them. In fact, I don't know the names, but you can see this. This is not fully open. But when it opens, we have a shot of one open. I've never seen any of them. This is the only place I ever seen them, and I've been to a few places. This looked like a rose, but these things were growing wild all over the place. There's the same one, the cup. I call it the cup. And it's still not fully open. But you can see yellow on the inside, whites, reds, pinks, blues. And that thing is about 6 inches across, very near 8 inches across when it's fully open. Here we are back in the airport. I guess we're getting ready to say goodbye, which I hate. Got a little breeze here. Yeah, we're getting ready to. We're in the air now. Coming back. I suppose we're flying about 38,000, 39,000 feet. Beautiful island. We went into Los Angeles. Of course, it was night when we got in there, and we couldn't get no shots from there. But this here, I think we're at home. We're coming into BWI here, if I'm not mistaken. We left Cincinnati, and I think we're coming into BWI. It sure looks familiar down there. On the right is the engine, or the jet. I'm not mistaken. I think we're getting ready to come into BWI. See, here's one of the rivers down there, either Rock Creek, Stony Creek, or one of them. We're coming around. Now we're on the ground. And back home again. Everything's about the same as we left it. We don't have a bad place. Here I am down on the water. Man, I gotta lose some of that weight. We got a little runabout on the lake. We don't have it too bad here. Not at all. Nice to come back to. Beautiful to come back to. There's a couple of ultralights out on the river. Now I'm going to have to say goodbye. Here's the last shot of Lahaina. Beautiful place. I'm going to have to leave you. Bye-bye.
Tiny bubbles and wine make me happy.